Welcome to the Small Business Report, or TSBR.TV. I'm your host, Stephanie Walters. In today's episode, we will focus on your website, why you need one, the basics to building it or having it built, and how to get traffic to it. We also have a great guest from the South Holland Lions Club, Mr. Richard Zimmerman. But first, let's check out the latest social media news. Instagram is an image-focused social media site that you can use to share a number of images related to your business and draw them to your website. Well, with Instagram now being owned by Facebook, there are two big updates. Any videos that you capture and share on Instagram can now be 60 seconds instead of the long-standing 30 seconds. This is a great way to connect with your fans and promote an event. The other big update is that any ad that you run on Facebook will now be eligible to run on Instagram, even if you don't have an Instagram account. Now, this is huge news for business owners because it extends your ad's reach past the Facebook platform. Additionally, if you see that you're getting a lot of traction with an ad on Instagram, you may want to consider opening an account there and connect with your prospects and fans. Share your thoughts about how you use Instagram for your business on our Facebook page under TSBR TV.
My grandfather served in World War II. Spending time with him were the best memories of my life. I became a physician at VA because of my grandfather, so I can help others like him. I can't imagine working with better doctors or a more dedicated staff. I'm fulfilling my life's mission with the help of my team and thanks to these veterans. I'm proud to be a doctor at VA and proud to honor my grandfather every day. Search VA Careers to find out more.
Honor, sacrifice, mission ready. Thank you. Who will you honor with the Real Warriors app? Snap a picture, choose a color, pick a message, share and salute others. Access 24/7 resources. Download the Real Warriors app for free. And check out the wall from any device at realstrength.realwarriors.net. And supporting those who serve.
We're excited to have Mr. Zimmerman from the South Holland Lions Club with us today. He has lived in South Holland for 59 years and been with the Lions Club for 43 years. He's worked as a South Holland Village trustee and as the village administrator for 14 years. Now retired, he's the current president of the South Holland Lions Club, on the Historical Society Board, and the Police and Fire Pension Board. Thank you, Mr. Zimmerman, for joining us today.
You're welcome.
So, what is the Lions Club and who do you serve?
Well, the Lions Club, we are one of many clubs around the world. In fact, the Lions International is the largest service organization in the world. Our South Holland Lions Club, which is celebrating its 70th year this year, has been and is currently the last of the service organizations in the town. Our major purpose, Lionism itself, serves the blind, the deaf, and does diabetes screening. But as a club, there's other things that we do for the community. We have served in many different ways to help the community. So that's the general purpose of the Lions Club, mainly sight, hearing, and diabetes screening, but to be a major helper for any major project in the village of South Holland.
Oh, great. Now, can you tell us some of the service projects that you've done in town?
Well, if I started listing them, I think we'd be here for about 2 hours. But just go back, if you look at the town, if there's any major project that has gone on in South Holland, the Lions Club has been a part of it.
Okay.
They helped start the first library, they helped start the Little League, the Babe Ruth League, Boy Scout troops, parks. They raised over $43,000 to buy the first paramedic vehicle for the village. They sponsored the first police dog, Nathan. They've bought equipment for the park departments. In fact, the kiddie park at Gowans Park, the Lions Club paid for that. The Lions Den at the community center, they paid for that. The flags, the flag plazas at the municipal building, the original one, they were one of the fundraisers for that, put out the first flower baskets. So I mean, when you look at any major project that has gone on in the town, the Lions Club has played a key part in it. It's one of the reasons why a service organization like the Lions Club is very important to the community.
Great. So can you tell us a little bit about when you guys meet and the criteria for joining the Lions Club?
Well, the South Holland Lions Club meets the first Thursday of every month, except for July and August. We meet at it's now the American Legion VFW Hall in South Holland.
Okay.
We meet at 7 o'clock. We have a dinner meeting, and following that, there's usually a program. And then we have certain events that go on during the year. One of the things that I did want to mention, in fact, I have some tickets here, is that coming up on May 7th, we have one of our two events, the pancake breakfast over at the community center. The other event is a chili dinner that we have later in the year. But those are the two main events that we have, and we need members. You have to either live in South Holland or have a business in South Holland.
Okay.
You need to be sponsored by one of the current Lions. We have approximately 30 Lions in the club.
Okay.
But if somebody is interested and they want to learn more, we have a website, www.southhollandlions.com. We are also on Facebook, South Holland Lions. So if they want to, and there's information on how to get in touch with somebody that could possibly sponsor them if they wanted to become a Lion.
Okay,
We'd love to have more members.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for joining us today and enlightening us about the South Holland Lions. You can learn more about the South Holland Lions Club at www.southhollandlions.com or call 708-331-3983. Coming up, we head over to the Education Corner.
A life entertaining tourists is no life for a wild animal. Whether taken from the wild or bred in captivity, they are beaten and forced to endure cruel training. Animals need you to stand up for them. Help World Animal Protection stop their abuse and exploitation. Together, we can change the minds of tourists, the travel industry, and governments. Together, we can keep wild animals in the wild where they belong. Wild animals are not entertainers. Stand up for wildlife now. Visit standupforwildlife.org.
Together, we can change the news. Find out how at safekids.org.
Usually, a texting and driving prevention ad would show you some shocking statistics, or maybe a sad family member that lost someone. They might even show you the last text they sent to scare you. But one of the most scariest statistics is about time. Specifically, the amount of time you're not able to watch the road.
This video was submitted by a student through the Teens Drive Smart program. For more information on teen safety, visit teensdrivesmart.com.
Today we're going to look at your website and how to make it your own 24/7 sales machine. First things first, your website must be mobile responsive, meaning that it must be able to view easily from a mobile device, either a tablet, iPad, or mobile phone. If it doesn't, people will leave the site quickly. Next, make sure that you have high quality images on your site and that you include alt text on each of those images. Even though the Google robots cannot read an image, they can read text attached to the image. So include good keywords in the text to help with your ranking on the search engines. Third, include a way for people to sign up for your email list above the scroll line when they're viewing it from a desktop. There are two reasons for this. First, because you want to get their information so that you can nurture them over time to get them to convert. And secondly, because you also want to use that email address to send them targeted ads on Facebook and Google. Next, for most industries, your website should not have a lot of moving parts or dark areas. Remember, the majority of the visitors to your site will be viewing it from their mobile device, so don't eat up their data with a lot of auto-playing videos. And lastly, make sure that you have good descriptions of your product and services and how to get in touch with you. Now, to drive traffic to your site, there are a variety of options. You can, when you're promoting your products and services on social media, you want to make sure that you include your web link to get them back to the site. In your email signature, you want to make sure that you include a link back to your site. And when you send out emails to your list, A link to the website or specific page on the website should be included as well. And lastly, you should always have your website listed on your business card, and if you ship product, have it on your packing list and shipping labels. Most importantly, you will need to run ads on Google and Facebook to draw large amounts of targeted traffic to your site. Well, there you have it. It's a good start to an awesome website. Let's continue the conversation on our Facebook page under TSBR TV. Next up, Mary Ann Thornton from the Village of South Holland with the Community in the Know.
See that cute little dog in the pet store window? Chances are it came from a puppy mill, a breeding facility that forces caged, neglected, and often sick dogs to churn out puppy after puppy to be sold for profit. Meanwhile, millions of wonderful, healthy pets end up in animal shelters. This leads to the killing of more than 9,000 by the end of today. But with one simple choice, you can help. Just wait to adopt instead of purchase your next pet. Animal shelters are full of amazing pets looking for a home. When you adopt your new best friend, not only are you saving a life, you're taking a stand against puppy mills. Now imagine sharing the joy of adopting with your friends. Seeing the smart choice and impact you've made, they adopt their next pets and share with 5 of their friends who share with 5 more. Before long, thousands get involved. Pet stores stop selling dogs from puppy mills, and lives are saved. And with your help, we can save them all. Visit bestfriends.org to learn more.
I gave thanks with tickets to a concert.
Looking for a unique way to show your gratitude for our nation's veterans? Give your extra tickets to VetTix. VetTix. Give something to those who gave. For more information on how you can make a difference, go to vettix.org.
Welcome back to the show. I'm happy to have our friend Mary Ann Thornton from the Village of South Holland. What's going on, Mary Ann?
A lot's going on, Stephanie. I have a few things to report today, if that's okay.
Sure.
And I brought my trusty laptop so that I can stay on task, if you're okay with that.
Okay.
Okay, well, the first thing I want to share with the audience is the South Holland Municipal Band. It is actually one of the only bands in the region, municipal bands in the region. Their summer season begins May 30th at the Memorial Day Parade, and then they're going to play a concert at our Remembrance Ceremony, so we're really looking forward to that. And then throughout the summer, they typically perform on Thursday evenings at Veterans Memorial Park, and then they also have performances at the Holland Home, as well as their final performance for the season is at Pearlburg Park on Labor Day. So we're really excited to have the municipal band back.
Very cool.
And for full schedule of activities related to the band, visit us at southholland.org.
Great. What else is going on?
Then we've got the Independence Day celebration on July 4th. It's an all-day event. And we're going to bring back a few of our contests that we started last year because they were so well received. So again, we're going to do the hot wing eating contest, which was huge. Yeah, it was really huge. And then we're going to have a pie eating contest.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. There's nothing more fun than watching people stick pie in their face. Yeah.
So are we still going to have movies in the park?
We are going to have movies in the park again this year. The dates are June 25th, July 23rd, and then the final one is September 17th.
Okay.
And for a full schedule with the movie titles, I would recommend that people visit us at southholland.org.
Okay, great.
And then one final thing I'd like to mention is our Heritage Hall registration, which is going on right now. That registration is for our annual race. It's a 5K, a 10K, a half marathon, and a 15-mile bike race.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's pretty full day, and that's going to kick off at 7 a.m. on September 17th at Veterans Memorial Park.
There's a lot going on in the village.
There is, and you can access our registration page again from southholland.org.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming on and
welcome.
sharing your information. That's the end of our show for today. We would like to thank our sponsors, MB Financial Bank, Providence Bank and Trust, Abbott's Printing, Minutemen Press in Lansing, Dream Events Chicago, and Anointed Wives Ministry. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook under tsbr.tv.